Aaron here with Electric SEO. I do SEO for electricians and other local service providers. I want to talk about priorities. I know when you go to like these little local business meetings and things, they tell you about SEO, they tell you about digital marketing, they tell you have to spend all this time doing this, that, the other thing. But one thing that I see often is people failing to focus on one of the most important lead generators. Like they want it to rank higher, but they don't put any time into the content or the how it looks or updating it, etc. That one thing that I'm referring to is your Google business profile. So what I would like to challenge everybody to do is don't post to Instagram, Facebook, anything like that until you have fully fleshed out your Google business profile. Okay, so do everything that you can to make it look as good as possible. Go look at other Google business profiles. Go look to see who's ranking, how many pictures they have, how many reviews. Set up a system so you can solicit more reviews from your customers. Consider, does it make sense to get a brick and mortar location? That will help you rank higher. But, most importantly, just don't waste your time on Instagram if you're not going to meet potential customers there. Don't waste your time. Spend time putting pictures on your Google business profile. But don't just post any junk. Look and see what other people are posting that looks good. So go into the other profiles on Google Maps and just look to see what else people are putting there. One thing I've seen electricians fail at is putting appealing pictures. Electrician jobs are not very aesthetically pleasing. So you're gonna have to do a little more work. Look around, see what other people are doing that looks cool, or even what electricians are doing on Instagram that looks cool. You could take those ideas and move that right in your Google business profile. And then when your GBP looks cool and the other one doesn't, who's gonna get clicked on and then who's gonna rise up through the ranks? So, try to make it look as appealing as possible. Fill it out as thoroughly as possible. Try to get keywords in your business name if you can. Like if people are looking for electrician near me, maybe it makes sense to have electrician in the name or something electric, If you don't, you're gonna get less leads through your Google business profile. Check your primary category, make sure it's electrician. Check your secondary categories, make sure they make sense. Check your hours. When you're open, you're gonna rank a lot higher than when you're closed. Does it make sense to go 24/7 and have a service answer your calls? Basically, my point is everybody's wasting a lot of time on a website. So your website is not going to get ever seen unless you drive traffic to it. Google business profiles are a great tool to drive traffic to your website. Start there. Start at the front end. Make your Google business profile awesome. And then do your website, Instagram, whatever, if there's time. But if there's not time, just skip all that other stuff and just make your Google business profile awesome. And if you do, you're gonna get more leads. People aren't investing into the Google business profile. They're not updating the pictures. They don't have physical address. If you do have a brick and mortar address, by the way, you're gonna rank a lot higher. So anyway, just a quick tip and reminder for all you electricians out there, electrical contractors, other local service companies. Your Google business profile is one of the most valuable assets you have. Even if it's not generating leads now, the potential is there. So don't waste your time on Instagram or whatever, or tweaking a website that nobody's gonna see. Focus on things that are gonna drive leads. Focus on your Google business profile. And then once you have that dialed in, go to the website next. Try to get that ranking on Google. And then Instagram, Facebook, etc. If you're gonna do ads, then those make sense. But if you're just trying to do all organic, don't spend a ton of time on those. So anyway, just my 2 cents. Hope you have a good day. Hope you're ranking. Let me know if you need help. Thanks. Bye.